be honest with you. I think it would be awesome right now if we can maybe open up a dialogue and have a conversation with each other, because it should never be about one man, one person, one human being, because this is about all of us who are here. All of us here should be equal to each other. We all came out here, we all traveled from all over the world to be here today, and it's just really overwhelming sometimes seeing so many people, just being able to look everybody in the eyes and see that humanity, see that human side of everybody. It's really just an amazing and beautiful thing to do. But I would love to have a conversation with you guys on stage, if you guys wouldn't mind that. And if you guys have any questions, please do what I do and just stand up and scream and interrupt me.
I've got a question.
Go right ahead.
I don't believe there is an innate beauty to humanity.
You don't believe there is an innate
No.
beauty to humanity?
No, I think
You should say, why isn't there an innate?
You have every right to your belief and opinion. I know people may see it that way. I know it's difficult not to.
Yay, hug that
Everybody come over there and give this guy a hug immediately. Everybody give this guy a hug right now. Everyone stand up and give this guy a hug.
Crowd surf! Crowd surf! They're gonna kill him! They're killing that man!
Never answer anybody's But it is hard. It is depressing. It is sad. And I get there sometimes too. It happens to me. I get down. I get out. I can't sometimes in the morning I don't even wake up facing all the problems we're facing. But one thing you have to realize is your life is determined by you and you only. The decisions you make, the thoughts you have, the actions you take reverberate and they become your life. So be very, very careful about how you think. We could talk about how bad these guys are all day long, but you're feeding into that dark energy. We could call these guys elites. We could call these guys the top of the top. But in all reality, when you face them one-on-one and you look them in the eyes and you tell them, we know what's happening, they crumble. They blabber. They call security. They call the cops and they run away. And the reason they do that is because they're weak, pathetic human beings who don't have a soul. Go ahead, go.
Incitement to riot.
The question was, how do I find out where these Bilderberg members, where Kissinger and Rockefeller and Rothschild and Tony Blair are? That's a very good question. We just made a recent video on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WeAreChange, how we confronted Henry Kissinger. Watch that video. But it's really, ultimately, your determination. If you're determined, if you're persistent, there's nothing that could stop you. There's nothing that's impossible. And I wish I had more time to do more research so I could tell you some facts or tell you some fascinating points, but I really can't because I don't really have time. Most of my time is on the computer looking up Henry Kissinger, May 2013, New York City. Oh crap, he's not doing nothing here. Then the next one, then the next one. Most of my work goes into finding these guys. And then I don't even have time to research a question because my entire time is spent looking for these guys. If you're determined, you can find it. They're in newspapers, they're in colleges, they're in lecture series. You find out what's happening in your area. You find out the schools. You find out their lecture halls. You find out where these people are speaking. You find the most prominent organizations and you look at their websites, and then you look for the events, and you'll be able to find it. If you're persistent, there's nothing you can't find.
Just empty rhetoric.
Huh?
It's just empty rhetoric.
And the word is rhetoric, not rhetoric.
We can have a whole long conversation afterwards if you want.
Beautiful. I know that. I know this.
Go ahead.
I wish I was. Kill the troll. I love that.
We should invite Kissinger for the dialogue and some food. We'll have food all over his shirt if he comes here. All right, come on, questions. Go ahead.
The right honourable Theresa May, thank you.
The government's buying water cannons. Okay, the government has a whole bunch of things about us, but what about it? I mean, okay, the government's buying water theories. Water cannons. Okay.
You had it. Yes. No. You took it with you had it. Remember, it was like, yeah. Got the other one.
And they said to me, we won't be using the water cannon on the mainland. They said we're going to send those water cannons to G8 in Ireland. And I said, bullshit.
I'll find out. I'll be in a G8 in Ireland in just a few days, covering the big rallies that's going on there. One other point I wanted to make is that everything we do is pretty much me and Sierra. We do a lot of the work independently by ourselves. And one thing I wanted to do is to open up that opportunity to do the kinds of things that we're doing to everybody here. And it's very simple. If you guys are interested in possibly making videos or confronting politicians, we're going to make more how-to videos. But if you want to talk to me here about starting an independent chapter or just making videos for another group or organization, whatever it is, the name doesn't matter. What matters is taking action. We Are Change, if you don't know, if some people here have never heard of it, is about, instead of complaining and talking about all the bad stuff and moaning and crying about how the mainstream media is not doing their job, We Are Change is an outlet for saying, you know what, they're not doing their job, but there's a big, huge door here that we could actually do their job for them. We could replace them, we could shame them, we could ruin them, and we could become the mainstream media. And we can actually be the true source of information. And the reason I specifically chose media as a way of expressing myself, journalism as a way of expressing everything I wanted to do, is because when you provide information, when you
There's a good shot at it. Luke,
research and
with the grove in the
investigate
background.
and
There's a
show
good shot
people
at it.
what's going on, when you're able to actually free somebody with information.
What do you guys do then?
And then the more information
what do you guys do? Are
gatherers
you
we have, the
just
more
here taking
investigators
pictures?
we have, the better society and humanity will be.
Yeah, me too, man.
Information is power, and the more powerful we are, the less powerful they are. Alright, bring out a question, but please make it a precise question. And let me know if I gotta go.
Hey!
Hurry up, come on, go ahead.
What is the Bilderberg Group in one simple phrase?
What is the Bilderberg Group in one simple phrase?
It's a cap here.
What's a hard clip?
Scumbag!
Come on! Easy!
Pathetic, slimy cowards who are not even human and have no humanity or spirit inside of them. That's my time. If you're interested in starting a change chapter or interested in making videos, come talk to me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for having me here, and thank you.